Hello YouTube, Alpha White Wolf bringing you another God of War Chains of Olympus video. So this one is probably going to be the last one I do for today. I was hoping to get a lot more of it done, but unfortunately hardware does have its limitations. So I am still happy that I was able to get as much done as I could. And I'm so happy to be able to replay some of these older ones. I think that once I'm done with the God of War series, I'm going to take some time between uploading that final God of War video to the channel and recording Dante's Inferno. I think I'm going to take some time and play God of War 4 again. I'm not going to record that and put it on the channel simply because there's no point in putting something that's already on the channel. So I'll probably just do that for fun. Anyway, I'm going to hop right into this, but before that, the usual disclaimer. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, indicate so down below, and if you have suggestions for future videos, drop them in the comments. So, right now we're working on getting into the Chariot of Helios. So let's go ahead and go back. Yep. Alright, fire steeds, who I need to awaken and send over this way. Temple of Helios.
And as Kratos approached the temple, it became clear that the task ahead was more than he could have ever imagined.
Alright, who am I fighting?
Once again, the strange, lingering melody could be heard through the black fog of Morpheus, haunting Kratos.
Well, I'll get the feeling there's going to be another fight in a moment. If I remember correctly, up that wall is how I get to like the surface of the temple. I don't want to go there just yet, simply because I want to see whether or not there's anything to be found here, which doesn't look like there is. Okay.
The temple on which Kratos stood was the sun chariot of Helios, the very chariot that the fire steeds pulled across the sky every day, allowing the brilliance of Helios to shine down on all mankind.
Kratos.
Athena, what madness has befallen us?
Kratos, there is not much time. Olympus needs you.
I grow tired of the gods' requests, Athena. I have given enough. Now take these nightmares from my head.
It is not for you to say when your servitude ends. You will earn your freedom in time. But for now, Olympus needs your unquestioning obedience. The god of the sun has been torn from the sky. This temple on which you stand is the Chariot of Helios. Without their master to reign them, the fire steeds have driven the sun chariot into the earth. And without Helios, there is no one to keep Morpheus from seizing permanent power. Many of the gods have fallen into a deep slumber. Soon, all will succumb to the black grip of Morpheus.
What would you have me do?
You must find Helios and return him to the sky, lest the world of gods and man be lost forever. Only his light can release the grasp of Morpheus.
Athena! Athena!
She's out of it, Kratos. Alright, let's take a quick look around first. For this very reason. Organize, organize. Yes. Find Helios and return to the skies, lest the worlds of gods and man be forever lost. I'm going to look forward to killing you. Let me explore around a bit first. Alright, if I need to fight those things again on my way out, it'll be better to do so from max health. It doesn't look like that's the case. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting a little too trigger happy when it comes to the magic. So I'm gonna go ahead and cool down on that until I face something like those Medusa sirens again. Yep. One satyr over there is just thinking, I'm in danger. Alright, I'm going to top off on my health. Because if there are more satyrs running around, I can just use them for mana recovery. A little late for that switch to be useful, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Alright. Makes sense why I need to get rid of the satyrs. If I had tried to do that while they were still running about, they would have kept on hitting me. Helios is a sun god. He won't be too broken about me smashing some flowers in his temple. The problem with God of War is that I do not trust long hallways, I do not trust open spaces, and I most certainly do not trust anything where the game offers a health and mana chest. I don't trust any of that. These have got to be the most annoying looking harpies I've ever seen. Does each different god have like their own specially annoying version of these things? Temple of Helios. The Temple of Helios sits atop of the Sun Chariot and is home to the sun god Helios, drawn across the skies by the fire steeds. It rises every day from the east and sets in the west, where it rests until the new dawn. Alright, what's this do? My best guess, brings enemies. That other door, though. Did it open that too? Didn't think so. Before I actually run that way, let's see what this one does. Now a hard part. Which one to go for first? Alright, I wanted to see whether or not I could smash those. Let's go with this one first. Naturally. Boom of Prometheus. It's a good standby to fall upon whenever you need to really just lay some damage, but not be dedicated to a big combo. I don't think I'll be coming back this way, but I will see what's on the other side before I choose to take that chest. Because if there is an enemy here that I can beat without too much damage, then I'll beat that enemy, go back for that chest, I wonder something. The one thing I want to test is how the damage increases for each level. I'm going to go ahead and save. I'm not going to quit. I'm just going to save my file in case any kind of data corruption fuckery occurs. And while I'm doing that, I'm also going to plug this in so that my camera doesn't die. I'm already pretty much topped off with health, so that chest would be pretty useless to get. Alright, now time for this nonsense. Good old Boom of Prometheus. Oh. You are enough of a threat for me to actually do this. So, something I really enjoyed about God of War 4 is that it did include a bestiary. A little codex that you could use to get an idea of the various monsters you had fought and killed throughout that game. And I wish that they had implemented that sooner, because I imagine that the lore abilities and actually having like a stat book in your menu would be a lot of fun. It'd almost be like a version of a Pokedex, but of murder. Ooh. And I can upgrade my blades now. Yep, increased damage. That's the big thing. What's this Hyperion thing? Ah, yeah. So, the thing is, I'll oftentimes emphasize upgrading the Blades of Chaos as quick as I can, and as much as I can, mostly because they are the weapon that I will have the most use for. They're the ones that I'm going to be using most consistently. So it makes sense that the weapon that I'm going to be using the most is as powerful as it can be. This one, I believe, has a gauntlet as a secondary weapon, which can be really useful. Ooh! I would usually need to complete an entire combo, an entire square combo, before I was able to break one of those statues, but now, ooh, it is much more impactful.
I am grateful you have come, Ghost of Sparta. The Titan Atlas has been freed from the pits of Tartarus, and has taken my brother Helios from his rightful place in the sky.
What does Atlas want with the Sun God?
Helios holds within him the power of the sun, a power so great it can destroy the world. It cannot be trusted in the hands of a Titan. Please, take the sun shield from his throne, walk through the gates of Olympus, and you will find me. Hurry, Kratos. Even now, my brother suffers at the hand of Atlas.
Seek Eos in the caves of Olympus, and she will help you find her brother Helios. That shaking is not reassuring. Alright, so before we go either way, before we go up there, let's check out both directions and see if there's anything worth grabbing. Lots of red orbs there. Eye or feather? Yeah, this is also one of the most heartbreaking games in the God of War franchise. I saw a circle over here. Or is it just for this? Only the Sun Shield of Helios can open his temple doors. Considering how much of a dick Helios is in God of War 3, I take no small amount of pleasure in destroying that throne. benefit is that it actually allows me to defend against these guys. It's cool though. Alright, before I open that door, I want to see where those stairs lead. And more importantly, whether or not I could have smashed those. You, I know I can smash. I will say this. It is nice to return to something kind of old and familiar after the rather insane year that was 2020. I cannot believe that 2021's January has already almost gone. I will say this. I know that for a lot of people, 2020 was an insane and difficult year, but frankly, for me, it was one of the greatest years ever. 2020 was an amazing year for me. And I know that for a lot of people in America, 2020 was a complete bullshit year, but I loved it. Let me just jump over here. That'd be too easy. Alright, and now we can go ahead and open this door. I'll have to double check my release dates, but I'm fairly certain that this came out after God of War 2. Which makes sense because a lot of the graphics look the same, and it just feels very similar to a God of War 2, to the God of War 2 title. I'm gonna go ahead and save this. I'm not quitting it yet because, once again, I'm just making sure that no nonsensical data instances occur. Because the last thing I want to do is to have some corrupted data and then have to replay potentially hours of this game. Let's top off with both because I have no doubt there's some kind of big old fight waiting for me up there. Up there. This actually reminds me. It was so weird for me when I played God of War 4 and was able to actually change the
As
camera
Kratos
angle.
stepped out into the eternal night, much had changed outside the temple. Morpheus grew ever stronger as his harbingers of darkness continued their relentless march.
Right, so that way's blocked. Notice that my blade indicator with my health bar gets progressively bloodier as I'm doing damage in combos. I've never noticed that actually. Open sesame. I gotta say, I did not know that the Sun Shield could actually block that saber-toothed tiger creature's attacks like that. I gotta say, being able to, at the very least, make it stumble back is so useful. Opening up for at least 1 or 2 more extra hits, it makes a huge difference. Especially since my blades are now a level higher than the first one I bought. Okay, I remember this kind of puzzle. So, before we go anywhere like that, let's go ahead and check the sides here. Make sure there's nothing useful to grab. Smashing. Yeah, I was hoping I would be able to kick these. Can't grab that. After playing Ascension, I immediately want to do R1 whenever I'm grabbing shit. And now I can grab that. And up there should be the first of the fire steeds. Yep. Before I do anything else, let me double check. Make sure there's nothing of value to take. In this game, Kratos is like Link from Legend of Zelda. Seize pot, must smash pot. There it is. Wake up. Well, that wasn't too bad. I just gotta do 2 more now. Down there, but I want to see what's behind this door. Opens it. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Ooh, 5,000. Another 4,000, and I can easily upgrade this. I could upgrade this now. Could upgrade this now. But I am going to leave that alone. The extra equipment is basically just icing on the cake. Blades of Chaos are going to be my main damage healers for most of this game. So, upgrading them as much as possible is a wise choice. I don't think I'll be coming back through here, so I might as well top off. I don't like this. I do not like this.
must hurry, Kratos.
I can only imagine how much more expedient his questing would be. If some of these gods would actually help instead of just saying, "Hurry, Kratos, you must hurry." Alright, to the caves. Who killed them, when, and how did that happen? Alright, let's save to prevent any kind of corruption nonsense. Imagine that as often as Kratos gets an item like this, he would just kind of keep a hold of it. Alright, so we have some important business to attend to. Namely, exploring around to make sure there's no useful chests lying around. Yep, there's one. Two. Keep a nice downward look to make sure we're not missing anything. they didn't have a model for Kratos just kind of floating there. Charming. This does not look reassuring. You have some impressive reach. Okay. That works. Okay. Health is a little bit more important right now. And here she is.
As Kratos entered the cave, Eos, goddess of dawn and sister to Helios, sat above him, visibly awakened by the absence of the sun.
All glory be to Lord Zeus for granting you safe passage to me.
The king of the gods does not aid me, Eos. I am but a slave to Zeus and Olympus.
Save my brother Kratos, and he will convince Zeus to release you and rid you of the horrors of your past. I give you my word.
The gods have broken their word to me many times. Forgive me if I find it hard to believe your promises.
Be that as it may, Kratos. The primordial fire is almost out. Without Helios, the life-giving light of the world cannot be sustained. If you do not find him, only darkness and death awaits all of us.
Where has Atlas taken him?
I do not know, Kratos. Follow the passage out of the cave. Retrieve the fire, and it will light your path to the remaining steeds. They will guide you to their master. They will take you to my brother. May you go with the speed of Hermes, ghost of Sparta.
Alright. Yeah, I already know there's going to be a fight waiting for me after I resurface over there. Might as well pop off on my magic. And while I'm here, I'm going to power up. Yep. One more. I'll increase my health. I love that number. Nice. Primordial fire. The caves of Mount Olympus hold the flame that spawned all others. The primordial fire, which long ago was stolen and given to man by the Titan Prometheus, is the source of Helios' energy. Alright, let's prevent some file corruption and make sure I have a save file. I'm increasingly convinced that hard mode on the PSP God of War games was very differently scaled than hard mode for the other games in the series. More fire. Yep. Light of dawn. Back at ya. That was like fish in a barrel. Red wolves. Big ones too. Leave that alone for right now. Check out the other side first. Thought I saw something over here. Nope. Open sesame.
You must hurry, Kratos.
going to be coming back here, so let's go ahead and grab this. Okay. Is there anything over here? Nothing I haven't already grabbed. That's only mildly off-putting. See, I'd have no problem with a light bridge if the light bridge was already there when I started walking. Having it appear under me while I'm moving is a little bit more nerve-wracking, I would suppose the word would be. Yeah, I already got those. If I can do this long enough, that's a considerable amount of orbs. I would love if they were able to actually keep a nice count of how many orbs I'm taking through this. Almost an 80-hit combo. That was at least a couple hundred red orbs. Really should have kept an eye on what my point was, what my red orbs were before that. Okay. Oh, nice. Looks like one more set, and I should be able to get this magic meter to its full. To its fullest. Let's see. New save data. Make sure no nonsense occurs. Okay. I recognize this.
And again, the melody returned, and it almost seemed familiar.
I was worried that another one was gonna pop up. Okay, I definitely remember this one now. Alright, let's grab this. Yeah, there we go. So we gotta get this open, keep it open, and then start bouncing light. Nope. I'm gonna make sure that if I move beam, it's not gonna just close this on me. Okay. So that's the extent of where that will go. I already know where this is going. Yeah, open up. Might as well for simplicity's sake. I don't need anything else from over here. swap these two. I hate this place's automatic lights. That buzzing is gonna drive me nuts. Now time to swap these two. Really? That's not it. Or do I need to swap these two as well? There we go. I was on the right track, I just did not have the other beam. If I recall, the other one is even more nonsensical. Oh boy. Alright. Not doing too bad on time. This reminds me of a problem I've always had with like Zelda dungeons. Namely, why the fuck did they make it like this? What purpose did that serve? Some deja vu from that room. Oh, great. The entire platform made of hard light. That in this direction is a door. So let's go this way around the circle and just get everything that can be gotten. more magic than I have health. God dang it. I didn't even need to get that chest. There's our Gorgon Eye right up here. Alright, I just need to complete one more set of each, and I'll be maxed out. These were the ones that got me thinking that I couldn't kick those lady statues from earlier. Let there be light. Wow. That was almost stupid easy. This area. Alright, all three of the fire steeds have been woken up.
As Kratos left the temple, he was assaulted by the army of Morpheus, and again he heard the haunting melody. But this time, he recognized it as the song of his daughter, Calliope.
Calliope? My daughter, where are you? Calliope!
Okay, so I took a little bit more damage than I was hoping to. I have no doubt there's another fight waiting for me further down the bridge. We'll be here. I'm never at ease with the end of a fight unless I know it's the end of the fight. Alright, so I'm going to be able to end this video in the next couple moments. I'll wait until I actually get to the underworld before I save and end this video. Come on, Kratos.
With the release of the fire steeds, Kratos was now in the hands of the beasts. And where they would take him, he did not know. As the steeds pulled Kratos away from the grip of Morpheus, they crossed into the underworld. But in the land of the dead, they could go no further, for these beings of light were not welcome in Hades.
And now the chariot just kind of plummets.
Kratos found himself on the very edge of Hades, the land where no mortal had set foot. Here, where the souls of the dead walk their fated path, Kratos knew that for him, this was merely the beginning.
Okay, so I'm going to end the video here. I've done what I set out to do. Save. Yeah. So. Sorry about that. Alright, so. From here on, I think I'm just going to go about it like that. So I'm just going to record it in larger chunks. Yeah, the entirety of the Temple of Helios is going to be its own video itself, and from there I'll be able to organize things a little bit better. I might decide to do things with, like, the Temple of Helios. I might decide to do it like a pre-acquisition of the shield and then a post-acquisition. But I'll figure that out once I really get the footage organized. Alright, so, usual disclaimer, and then I'm going to sign off. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and if you already are subscribed, hit that bell icon so you can stay up to date with our uploads. If you like the video, indicate so down below, and if you have suggestions for future videos, drop them in the comments. I would recommend you go check out Bright Time. Her God of War videos are sometimes a little frustrating, I have said before, but she takes every defeat well, and I cannot fault her for that. Beyond that, I gotta start getting ready for the next day. This has been Alpha White Wolf. I'm signing off. You keep howling, Wolfpack.